Earth signs, this is your past, present, and future card reading for the next 5 days, going into January 1st. We just did the fire signs. We're going to get you overall energy. Divine feminine, divine masculine. So divine feminine, you seem to have very masculine energies for today, the next 5 days. You are the elk. Very much your crown chakra is beaming, vibrantly wide open, listening to your higher self. Very grounded to Mother Earth, as well as very resilient. Perhaps a little headstrong. It's number 16 breaks to number 7. And you have soulless here, number 4. 13 breaks to 4. Again, you're just beaming with your chakras wide open. Your heart chakra, throat chakra, your third eye, and your crown chakra is beaming with light. You've had your soul rebirth. You've definitely transformed and had rebirth, not only of your feminine energies, but recently your masculine energies as well, which is probably why you're pulling very masculine energy right now. They're just really beaming, which is great for you. Good job. Divine masculines, you are currently the golden egg. 13 breaks to 4, very stable. You have, our spirit is working very diligently on the messages that you hold within you. You are the golden egg. You're very self. You hold special messages, special purpose within you. Grounded, as you are an earth energy, you are grounded to Mother Earth. And you hold special gifts to heal Mother Earth in the next cycles moving forward. It also is about your 4th chakra. You recently have gone through a soul rebirth and transformation of your divine feminine energy and transformation of your masculine energies, as well as soul rebirth of masculine energies, probably still processing all that, not quite hatched. It says that's an egg, but right there on the peak of cracking that egg open and just flourishing in your new gifts that Spirit has given you. Number 12 is a number 3 card. Las Gunas, all about the transformation. Again, partial transformation here. You see she's still in her frog legs here, but in her human outward appearance and in her fairy form. Sitting in the garden, listening to her higher self. You are definitely, other people are seeing your light, your glow change, the transformation. For some of you, you are like metamorphosizing right before your eyes with change. Gonna pull in the recent past and the present and the near future cards for you. Spirit, give us true and precise messages for the earth signs for the recent past. And bring in the energies of the present for the earth signs, please. And in the near future. So Earth signs in the recent past, you have walked away from things that weren't serving you, or perhaps you had to walk away and leave things even though you, since he's looking back, I feel like you walked away from things because you had your hands full of other things, even if they weren't exactly the way you wanted it. You had to move on, you had to step forward on something, and since he's still looking back, this is still on your mind, but your decision has been made, and at this point in the game, you need to step forward, move forward. What you've left behind no longer serves you. It's no longer for you. Spirit has already cleared that out. The energy is moving forward from now to the end of the year. For those that have chose wrong in a karmic situation, it is what it is, and it's time to move forward. King of Cups, you are filling your own cup of love, nurturing yourself, knowing that you needed to heal yourself first, perhaps of toxicity or of lacking in some area, but which is very healthy that you listen to the needs of spiritual guidance or messages even on here, that you filled your own cup, and before you can move forward in love with someone else or offer a cup towards someone else, you are in the recent past putting late nights in, listening to your intuition, working on your pentacles, putting the work in towards your 10 of Cups, that happy ever after, your wish fulfillment, being very materialistic. I'm hearing though, very grounded to earth, as earth energy you are. 10 of Cups here, perhaps you have a cat or someone is getting a cat. Also someone is surrounded by friends helping them decide if they're going to be relocating or perhaps moving, regarding their 10 of Cups. In the present energy, there was a situation with 3 of Cups energy. While you were fulfilling your own cups, perhaps some of this 7 of Swords energy leaving behind something that was regarding a 3-party situation, and it's still in your mind today or a present moment because you're still looking back here at this direction. Queen of Swords is also here with her sword up of truth, sword of truth, cutting things out that no longer serve her, and bringing out the truth, bringing light to the truth. The Star card is here. It's an Aquarius card. Balancing, the Star card is guiding you on your mission, your purpose, perhaps. This Star card is the guiding light to your soul purpose in your mission, and balancing out your emotions as well, helping you balance your emotions. In the present moment, you are coming to a realization you need to surrender these battles, these regarding your stubbornness, regarding boundaries that were set, and you're on one knee coming to understand that you need to surrender to the Great Spirit, moving forward in the next 2020. In the near future, you have 6 of Pentacles, trying to balance things out, holding on, perhaps a little bit so too greedy, because there are other people here that wanted your attention or needed some assistance, and you're more focused on balancing your own battles. In the near future, you are 4 of Cups, still holding on to those other 3 parties, the 3-person situation, not looking around to realize that it, for some, there is a rat amongst you, and you're daydreaming. Perhaps you think that the spiritual guidance regarding that divine cup, that gift, that golden egg, what you thought was just a dream. You're not hearing that, you're not listening to your intuition, the signs and synchronicities of the birds being sent as signs to you, and at the same time you're ignoring the rats amongst you. That's for a specific few. 6 of Swords, moving forward. Someone is moving forward out of the situation, taking the 6 swords and moving to calmer waters regarding a shadow, deceit that was illuminated from the shadows. And Page of Pentacles, wanting to make that peace offering from a pentacle. Going forward, you're trying to capture someone's attention by dangling a pentacle perhaps in front of their face, saying, wait, I would like to talk, here's a peace offering, let's come to an amicable agreement. Perhaps you didn't see them for their worth, their beauty, their inner beauty. You turned your back on something that was meant for you. Yes, because you thought here in the near future you are still, before that card you have here where you're just daydreaming, thinking that that special egg, that gift from the divine, was but a mere illusion. Okay. Spirit, give us true, precise messages to clarify the recent past. Oi, 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 oi. Let me grab those. I'm going to set it there. So, the Seven of Swords clarified by the Seven of Swords regarding someone's being sneaky and deceitful, sneaking out the window. Yes, regarding deceit and lies. King of from pretending to be a king of coins, but they're merely a thief in the night, looking for what they could get out of it. This is again recent past energy. Why? Because they were had toxicity, devil energy. That greed was their devil energy, their toxicity that they had to shed, and it was divinely guided regarding this, knowing that they had to change, they had to have strength to change. And this is also regarding that three-party situation where they were trying to seduce others in fooling, perhaps trying to make one be more like the other, but it's a lion and one's a leopard, one's a tiger. You can't make a tiger be a lion, right? And the King of Cups here. With the, let's see, the Eight of Pentacles, putting the work in, but at the same time being self-sabotaging yourself. So you were putting the work in towards your pentacles, but self-sabotaging your the wheel of fortune that wants to turn. Because of this deceit and lies, the web of lies was holding you back from the wheel turning forward. And so the Tower had to come on what your Ten of Cups should have been, that from the heart chakra you fought it and you didn't speak your truth. You were supposed to, in the recent past, receive that Ten of Cups, but because of your deceptive ways and self-sabotage, it was a Tower moment for you because someone set their boundaries and walked away from you. Sorry, this one fell on the floor. Let me tuck these down so I can clarify those. Okay, so the three-party situation we will clarify with these. Just going to shuffle. Hopefully it's not too loud. And that was with that one. And it was about that tower that fell because of the Four of Cups. Someone, again, was just daydreaming about the divine choice that they were supposed to be making and holding on to three other parties, three-party situations, in addition to the divine feminine, divine person that they were supposed to or was meant for them. That they are losing out on in this cycle, because toxicity is not going to move forward into 2020. Okay, let's see what this is, and we'll get clarification. 3 of party situation, initiation, 5 of swords, being someone they were not, wearing masks, failing their initiation that Spirit gave them. Spirit sent them in the present moment a test, the initiation. They were supposed to walk away from toxicity, walk away from those 3-party situations and put an end to it. They were supposed to walk away from things that no longer served them. But in this present moment, with this hangman here in this 3-party situation, they were still pretending to be someone they were not. They were hiding who they truly were. And over here, they were pretending to be one person. Here, they were pretending to be another. Over here, they were yet another mask, pretending to be someone they are not. They failed their initiation. They chose wrong. And the Queen of Swords was here to cut out the things that no longer served her regarding that, because she was stepping up her energy as an Empress, invoking her transformation, her power, stepping into her power. She's all 4 queens in one. Empress. She is the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire, right? Pentacles, rather. She tames the animals and she glows with her light. She is very gifted, very blessed. She's, yes, very gifted. Regarding this person who has received many blessings and many gifts, and knows that she has to share those gifts with others around her. And the star, she is the star that was guiding this divine masculine in the egg, guiding them to the calm waters, balancing out their emotions. And Spirit kept, let's see, the Justice card is here, as the vultures had to remove the masks from that he was wearing. Over here on this 5 of Swords, he pretending to be something he wasn't, battled his initiation, so Justice came in to balance things out, remove those masks, and strip him of the false identities that he thought he could wear. 8 of Wands, this is, or 8 of Bones, this is Spirit, and I'll show you this card. Spirit's thrusting him into position, saying you're going to step up, you're no longer being this person. They're removing the towers after towers will fall until they get into position of their Hierophant energy. They need to step up and accept the gifts that they are contracted to accept. You see here where the spirits are throwing this man forward. They're throwing him into his throne, to a state of, yes, to a state where he knows now he needs to surrender to Spirit regarding the boundaries that were set, because he could no longer leave himself in 9 of Swords energy. It was self-sabotaging. He was holding himself in a false imprisonment. All he had to do was look up, and Spirit was there to help him or her. With this new beginning, Spirit has given them all the tools within them to manifest this change, this new beginning. So the 3-party situations. Knight of Swords, 3-party situation. Leaving that behind, the 3-party situation, leaving it behind, and leaving behind the devil energy. You're trying to escape that. They were being seduced also by, or allowing themselves to be seduced, and they are fleeing that as well now. In the present, they were also still holding on to their greed, and Spirit saying you cannot hold on and be greedy. It's a faulty foundation. Stop wearing those faulty masks. 5 of coins, 5 of drums. All these people are the masks he was wearing, and this is him falling to rock bottom, to the dark night of the soul again, because the towers will fall. They will throw him back to rock bottom, and he will lose everything if he does not surrender to Spirit and give that equal nourishment He's the Two of Cups, that he was meant to be in that union, not Four of Cups, Two of Cups. To look in the mirror and see if that's truly the man you wanted to be. Again, with Six of Cups, looking at the man in the mirror, and put the pieces of that mirror back together. Put yourself back together from your toxicity, from your deceit, your lies. Surrender those things to Spirit to move forward, to be someone that you do want to see, so that you can bridge the gap between you and this Two of Cups. Clarifying with this deck, Spirit, for the near future, please. Clarify. Regarding the near future with the Six of Pentacles, balancing your own pentacles, working late at night but ignoring those that needed your help. Having strength to move forward. And Spirit's advice is to balance things out and be content with what you have and not be greedy. Be content with what Spirit has given you. Four of Cups, again with the Lovers, it's an ending, a 9, regarding spiritual balance of things. There's going to be an ending to those three-party situations regarding those lovers. You see here that these trees are all burned up. There's no more flame, no more passion left because of the three-party situation, the toxicity in that connection. Advice for that situation was Vision Quest. Go within and ask Spirit for guidance. Six of Swords, your Divine Feminine, move forward, looking for stability, for Wands, someone that could give her that new cycle, that new start. Page of Pentacles, yes, set her boundaries, turned her back to toxicity, and she's moving forward. And this is Justice, a number 11 card. Why? Because of some over and over repeatedly didn't see her worth. She's planting seeds and crops for a new beginning elsewhere, and journeying forward. And Spirit's advice to you is to create something new. Number 5, change yourself, change the person you are, the toxicity that you're in, so that you can move forward in a two-part person, and stop things that are meant for you cannot be stolen from you. And your wish fulfillment will come when you put the work in on you, and remove toxicity and create a new beginning, and cut out things that no longer serve you. And again, Spirit's saying move forward with faith and Spirit. Surrender to Spirit and move forward. Alright, Earth signs, that's what I have for you. I hope you have a blessed rest of December.